guys, Michelle here from Andalere Gardens. Today is my mom's birthday, so I'm going to make her a little flower arrangement. So I thought I'd just share with you what I've picked today, and then I'll just show you the plants that are in the garden where they were actually picked from. So we've got Euryops. Oh, they're a bit squashed in the water. So that's my bucket. Then I will just show you the plant. So that is the Euryops. So that grows into quite a big daisy. This is an indigenous plant. This is really without flowers, but this is its main flowering time. So you can see how beautiful that looks. And then let me show you the next thing which we've picked. I did pick a little bit of amaranth. So I've picked the tiny little amaranth, not the big full-grown ones, baby ones which need to be pulled out, as I'm only going to make a tiny little arrangement. So I've picked some of these. I actually literally just sort of pulled them out of the ground like that, and then just cut that stalky part off and made sure there's no leaves lower down. The leaves are a little bit munched on, but they're still quite cool, mainly for the little flower for color. There's not a load of plants in flower now, given that it is winter, but yet we're in a warm country. So yes, in saying that, there is still things that do flower. So I've got some of that, and then you can see the azaleas are in flower. They're beautiful. I could have did azaleas, but I chose to do something different. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so I've got some of these. This is bromeliad. This is sort of as the flowers are passing over. That's sort of like a new flower, if I can put it that way, with that purple on the end. It's really beautiful. So these pink things stay on the bush for well, I think it's really without these little pink stalks, so it's quite cool with those, and they last a very long time. So we've also picked some Nandina. Let me show you this. This is a section of the Asian inspired garden. How beautiful all the moss is. Lots of weeds here, but this moss is so cool. Look at that. Doesn't get better than that when it comes to moss. Lovely lush one there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, so this is a little Nandina. Try and shade it here. No, it doesn't help. You can see all that beautiful red foliage. This is the time of the year when the foliage is it's extra red. So this is the Nandina. This is Nandina domestica. This is what I have picked. Now I did try and aim for the leaves that are more like with the touches of the red foliage as well. So I've got a couple of that. You can see how beautiful that is. This I planted this was a relocation from another area, but they're very happy here, and they'll grow tall enough just to block out the pool area. So the next thing, we've picked some ribbon bush. I'll show you that, and then I picked sort of the seeds of a little grass. Well, it's a part of the hennin chicken family. Maybe just show you a few things that are in flower. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's a purple lantana, Lantana Siloiana. This is also an indigenous. They're in flower, but they're not really suitable for flower arrangements unless I'm doing a really, really small one. So those are looking quite cute with their flowers. Okay, let me show you the ribbon bush. Camellias are also in flower now. This, I'm not sure which camellia this is, my mom will know. But yeah, this is going to be covered with flowers. Look at all those great big buds. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. The rose. Okay, the ribbon bush is sort of passing over as well. So I had to look a bit carefully for one where the flowers are not so if you can see that, I don't know what insect that is. It's like a kind of a moth. I've never seen sort of a moth, or I don't know what little creature that is, but that's quite cool. Normally it's the giant-sized bumblebees that are busy here. That is the sweetest thing ever. Okay, he seems to be gone now. But yeah, so this is what I've picked here. This is Hypoestes aristata, I think this is, ribbon bush. It's also an indigenous one. Gets full of flowers, never fails to please every year. Needs a cutting back now. The flowers are passing over. And then the last thing that I want to show you that I used was, well, I'm going to use that when I go do the little arrangement. I'll just video the little arrangement as well, and you can sort of see that process. I used the little seed heads of these grasses. Well, they look like a grass. It's not a grass. This is part of the hen and chicken family. This is a chlorophytum. I'm not sure which one. Maybe Saundersae. I think you get a big one and you get like a small one, like a broadleaf one, and then this very narrow leaf one. But look how cool those seed heads are. So I picked a couple of the seed heads. So we'll go inside and then I'll do the arrangement, and then I'll show you that once it's all done. Okay, we're all done. Sorry I didn't video the process of doing it. Well, I did start, but my phone has a problem with space, so it sort of quit halfway, and I didn't realize it. So I thought, okay, I'll just video the done arrangement. It's looking quite pretty, just a very natural, free one. It's not a very organized arrangement, if I can put it that way, and I put it in one of the little crystal vases. So I'm quite happy with it. It looks pretty. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Not a crazy long video today, but something with a little bit of a difference. So we are very blessed. God has blessed us with beautiful creation, the flowers, the trees, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to work with this. I'm actually really, really honored and really blessed. So I hope my mom likes the arrangement. And I want to say thank you guys for watching. And God bless, go well, and I'll see you in the next video.